Yo, bro.
What's up, my nigga?
Multiverses?
No, no.
Why?
This has more range than me. I don't understand, and he can break through all my super armor. I'm not playing that fucking game.
Hi, I'm very sick right now. But does that stop me from making a video? You see it here. I'm still grinding it out. I'm still making a video. I'm sorry, I got low energy. And I figured now is probably not the best time for me to whoop ass on multiverses. So I'm doing the next best thing, a fucking tier list. We're tier listing all of the characters so far that are in multiverses. Now, of course, we'll have to update this as far as it goes. You know, when Black Adam comes out, when Gremlin comes out, when all these other characters come out, best believe this is going to be a reoccurring tier list. Without further ado, why don't we just get started? Now, I hope this has all the characters. I don't know. I wasn't really counting, but it seems that it does. So I'm gonna go with it. First up, we have Arya. Arya, now this is based off of my experiences with these characters, okay? This is how I'm gonna rate them. This doesn't mean that they're necessarily good or bad characters. It's just like how I've experienced with them. Arya is so fucking annoying. I don't like her at all. I think she's very incompetent to go against because she just spams you with her fucking neutral and she can juggle you like nowhere. And don't get me wrong, she's a very powerful character. She's probably one of the best characters out there, but I fucking hate her, man. I hate her. With that being said, she's probably an S tier character. Now, I know I said I was gonna go by my experiences, but I'm gonna go by just simple logistics and simple movement of how these characters work. And Arya is definitely an S tier character because she, you know, her recovery's great. Everything about her is great. There's nothing wrong with her, bro. Next up, we have Batman. I've been maining Batman for like a week or two now, and I fucking love him, dude. He's my favorite so far. So for me, he might have to go to S tier for me because I just love using him. He's my main, so obviously I'm gonna put him at S tier and get the fuck off me. Bugs Bunny. I've watched Jev play Bugs Bunny, and he's a very good character to use. He kind of fights like a bruiser more than a mage, so that's where I was kind of like, but I can see how he could be a mage as well. He could definitely be an S tier character, but just because the route that I've gone with him and how I've gone against him. Now, some of these characters I haven't played, like Bugs Bunny. I've never played, and I've only seen people play him, and I think I've beaten basically every Bugs Bunny that I played against.
Stop the cap.
I would say probably a B, just from experience. Finn, you can fucking suck my dick, dude. Garnet's pretty good. I would say she's probably a B as well. She's nothing too great. I'd say she's in the medium. Some people like her, some people don't. Personally, I'm just kind of like, you know, Harley Quinn. I think Harley Quinn's probably the character that I've been against the most. Just my most memorable character that I've gone against. I think I've only played her once, and I did not like playing her at all. With that being said, she's a fairly good character. She's more of a setup character, if anything. Her up smash, I'm just gonna say smash, but her up smash is very OP because she can basically hit you from behind, in front, above, and even under. So it's just an all-around smash, if you will. I would say she's an A tier. But that, seeing Bugs Bunny right there is not right. I don't know. Okay, Bugs Bunny's an A tier too. Iron Giant. I love playing against Iron Giants because they have such a big hitbox, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. I be spamming the down button. I be spamming the down smash, bro, because I can do that all the way down. Iron Giant is a C, man, because he's too big. When he does hit, it's pretty strong, but I just don't like using him. but I like going against him. So Jake can go to D tier as well. Fuck it, man. Jake can go to fucking F tier, man. Here you go, Jake. Here's your fucking F tier, you piece of shit. LeBron. I mained LeBron for a little bit when he first came out, and I was actually enjoying him. I love his moveset, and I love how it changes when he loses the ball. It's just completely different. And I think that's what makes him unique. So I think he is probably middle A, which actually probably low A, because Harley Quinn's probably more usable. Morty, I don't like Morty. I don't like using him at all. Obviously, you saw in the last video. People like using him. He's a good character, I guess, but he's way too much of a setup character for me. I just like going in and busting ass, bro, and busting nuts. Probably C or D tier, probably high D tier. And I was really disappointed because I love Rick and Morty, and so I was excited. But I don't like his moveset. The only thing I would probably like about it is when he swings the hammer, and that's literally defense. That's like defenseless, bro. You get into the mix of that, you're instantly launched. Rain Dog or whatever, Rain Dog. He's just kind of like a brush off the shoulder kind of thing. Like, I just don't really give a fuck about this stupid ass dog. I don't like going against him because when he shoots like the fucking fireballs or whatever, they're homing fireballs, so they'll just chase after you, and sometimes I can't even dodge that shit, and I get so pissed off. So probably low D tier. Shaggy is S tier, obviously. Like, there's no arguing that. He's an all-around good character. I honestly love going against him because it gives me a challenge. You know, it's like, shit, this is a really all-around good character, so I gotta work hard at this. He's just like there, and I think he was definitely, I don't think he was overhyped at all. I think he was perfectly hyped to be the character that everybody wanted him to be. So Steven Universe, I hate going against this motherfucker, but it's not as bad as like these guys. And Morty's not even bad to go against. He's just, I just don't like using him. So I would probably put, okay, so Steven Universe at C, and then Morty probably high C. I'd probably do that because I could, like, it's pretty easy for me to go against Morty. Morty's not that much of a challenge. I just don't like using him. Superman, I hate when he grabs you and he just can keep throwing you and shit like that. Like, that's so annoying. I didn't really play him like ever, but he's just an all-around like good character. I would probably put him at A, probably like right here in my opinion. I've seen Ejan using, and Ejan's pretty good with Superman, so even though he tends to get pissed off. Taz used to be my actual old main. Like, I used to main him all the time, like the preseason. When he got nerfed, he's just kind of like another brush off character for me. Like, I don't really fuck with him anymore. He's just not for me. So like top C. Tom and Jerry, I don't know, because I've gone against Tom and Jerry a lot too, and I've lost some and I won some, but I don't really have any feelings towards Tom and Jerry, like bad feelings or good feelings. It's just neutral. Like, when I see somebody play Tom and Jerry, I'm like, all right, whatever. But I know Isaiah plays him, and he's pretty good with him, and I think it's fair to say that Tom and Jerry is definitely a mage character and much more of a setup character. So again, I haven't played. I'd probably put him at B, like high B maybe, for me anyway. Velma, I mained Velma for like a couple days, and I enjoyed using her, but it's hard to do when you're alone. Velma is much more of a teammate character rather than a solo character. But I like her moveset. I think she's very fun to use just overall. Like, she's super cool. So I'd probably put her at probably like middle A for me. And Wonder Woman, like probably like here. She's just kind of boring for me. I never really was interested in using her ever. I only use her for the missions, for the daily missions when you have to block something with a fucking shield. But yeah, that's like, she's just alright. But there you have it. There is my official season 1 multiverses tier list. Cause I'm a multiverses YouTuber now. Come on. I'm 3 videos almost in a row. You got me twisted, bro. And mind you, this is opinion based only. So calm the fuck down, okay? If I look at your guys' tier list and it's completely different, guess what my reaction is gonna be? You guys are fucking sitting here like, oh my god, what the fuck? Ain't no way he just put Jake at F tier. F tier wasn't even an actual tier list. So chill out, bro. It's a fucking game. This is why I hate making these tier lists, because people start freaking out over what I put. I am one of 8 billion fucking people on the planet. And you want to get mad at me? There are people literally killing like women and children out there. But you mad at me because I made a fucking multiverses tier list. Get the fuck out of here.